Hello, in this video we learn about decorators, generators and also lambda functions. Okay, what is first of all, what is decorator? Decorators are the powerful and flexible features in Python that allow you to modify or extend the behavior of functions or methods without changing their source code. First of all, decorators means a decorator is a function that accepts a function as parameter, okay, and returns a function. Okay, a decorator is a function that accepts a function accepts a function as a parameter and returns a function. If any function accepts any other function as a parameter, that's called as decorator function. Okay, any function accepts a parameter, a function accepts a function as parameter and returns a function, that's called as decorator. Simple words. Okay, if the parameter, if the function parameter consists function, then it's a decorator function. Okay, so simple words, why we use decorator functions? Because decorators are commonly used for tasks such as logging, authentication means id password. Okay, authenticating the user id and password. Okay, that like that, access control and code instrumentation. Okay, these are the things we use decorators. Okay, why, what is the syntax and examples, we'll see, don't worry. Syntax and examples. So nested decorators are there. We'll see decorators as function. This syntax, okay, decorator is a function that takes another function as an argument, performs some action before or after calling the original function. Okay, and optionally returns a modified version of the original function. See, this is definition my underscore decorator. This is a decorator name, and function as a parameter. I told you function as a parameter, and this is the inner function. Definition of wrapper. This is some task. Okay, print something and we are passing this function here. Okay, we are passing this function inside another function. Okay, and we're returning the inside in the inner function. Okay, so we have to write like this. If you want to use this function, you have to write definition, say hello, print hello. This decorator, this, if you give at the rate of my decorator here about this function, then that this function say underscore hello goes to this parameter. Say underscore hello is an argument. Okay, say underscore hello is an argument to this my decorator function. Okay, it passes to a function and this function executes here. Okay, inside the inner function here. Okay, so we'll see with an example. This is a simple syntax, that is, and we're using decorators. We have to use, if we want to use decorators, we have to write like this, at the rate of my underscore decorator, like this one. Okay, we'll see with an example by means. So, and with the parameters with double parameters also we can see, creating using decorators, defining decorator function. First we have to define the decorator function and we have to apply and we have to use the decorator function. Okay, if there is a multiple decorator, there is other process will be there. We'll see, then I will explain with an example, that is, and we can pass an arguments. It's like this one, so that's different thing. So we'll see with an example. Okay, here. Okay, write a Python program to apply a decorator to a function using at the rate of symbol. Without at the rate of symbol we'll see here. Okay, first we have to write a decorator function. I told you, decorator function. When it call a decorator function, when a decorator is function that accepts a function as parameter and returns a function. Okay, when a function consists of another function as a parameter, then it called as decorator function. Okay, whatever you can name it you. Okay, write a whatever you function name you given. If that function, if that function parameter as a another function, then it's called as decorator function. So write a decorator function that increments a function by 2. Okay, write a decorator function with another function as argument. First we have to write like this one. Okay, first we have to write decorator function normal definition, function decor. Okay, just assume it as just function as an parameter. Just now declare like this one. Okay, one means function, here we are passing decorator function passes function as a parameter. Okay, so that accepts function, sorry, decorator function accepts function as a parameter. Okay, and returns a function. Okay, we'll see. And next thing, successfully we return a decorator function with another function as an argument. Write inside decorator function an inner function that modifies the value. Okay, that modifies the value, another, write another function here. So we are defining inner, another function, that is, okay, this another inner function, that is. Next thing, just return inner function inside modifies the value. Okay, modifies a value. Okay, value here is equal to this function is a no, this parameter we are passing it here. Okay, and we are passing, so we will modify the value here. Okay, whatever function is, whatever function returns, whatever the function returns the value, function returns a value, simple function definition, function returns a value, so that value is stored in this value. Okay, this value variable, and we are returning that value, and we are modifying also, we are returning with value plus 2, means we are modifying that value now. Okay, and we have to return inner function here, return inner, simple. Okay, return inner function inside a decorator function, take a function to which decorator, for example num. Okay, we have to write some decorator function here. If successfully we have written decorator function, because we are sending function as a parameter here. Okay, because the decorator function, this is no decorator function now, because it accepts a function as parameter. Now we have to send an argument to that parameter. How we send it? Just simply describe another function here. It's normal function it is. Okay, you know how to declare normal function, just some. Okay, normal function return. Okay, return 100. Okay, just this function return hundreds. Whenever you call this function, it return 100. Okay, that's it, simple. Now we have to pass this num function to this function as an argument. How you pass it? There is two ways will be there. First we will see first way. First way, one way, uh, whatever return function have to store in a variable. Okay, so result is equal to decor num. What is num here? This num. Okay, this num function, we are sending an argument to this decor function. Okay, so now num function has an argument to this function parameter to the decor function. Okay, so what it returns? 100. The 100 stores in this value, and we are returning that value with increment plus 2. Okay, so that one result num, and we have to print it now. So we have to print it now, just print result. So what's the output now? Okay, because see, I hope you understand what is decorator function means. Whenever the decorator function accepts a function as a parameter, then it calls as decorator function. It accepts a parameter function. What function? This function. Okay, num function. Num function, num function just returns 100. Okay, just return function 100. That 100, that num function we are sending as an argument to this decorator function parameter, and that that function passes to this here inner function, and return the value stored here. What stores? 100 value stores here, and return with value plus 200 plus 2, 1 or 2. Okay, and returning inner function here, simple, in returning inner function, and we are storing the result, and the result will be printed. Answer will be 1 or 2. Check it, execute. Okay, inner. Okay, okay, function decorator locals inner. Okay, decor fun fun num. Okay, yeah, what is that? What the decorator function returns? Decorator function returns a function. Now the result function become function here. Okay, the result become function now. Okay, because what the decorator num decorator function results returns a function here. Okay, because it returns inner now, it returns a function. That function stores in this result, and result becomes a function now. So that's the reason we have to store it results here. Okay, so 1 or 2 here answer. See, check it, observe, simple. Decorator function is nothing but the decorator function accepts a function as a parameter. Okay, when you are defining the function, we have to send that function value to this as an argument to the decorator, and it returns it returns inner function. Okay, this can do in another way also. This can be done in another way using at the rate of decorator. Okay, like so just simple use here at the rate of decor. Okay, and just take out all this, no need. Print num, just print num function, that's it. Simple, no? This is simple. We are miss why if you are applying at the rate of decor above this function means you are applying decorator function to this num function. Okay, you are applying decorator function this num function. That means you are sending this num function as an argument to this decorator function, and whatever num value returns a value, whatever num value returns, that value passes to this inner function, and that's stored in the value, and the return will be 100 plus 2 here. Okay, and returns inner function here. That's it, simple. Okay, this at the rate of decor is simple, no? Just execute now. Simple, 1 or 2. Okay, that's the decorator function. That's it, simple thing. And next thing, there are other programs there. Now we create a program, write a Python program to create two decorators. So now we will create two decorators. And this first program we have seen only one decorator. Now in second program we will see two decorators. Okay, write a Python program to create two decorators. Simple. Okay, same, first function is same like this one. Okay, second function will define another function. Okay, we'll first return value plus 2, second inner function will be given this is second decorator function, decor1. Okay, sending a function as an argument. Okay, whatever you can name view. Okay, this whatever parameter you can give here, and you have to define inner function also. Okay, define inner function. Okay, and value is equal to fun, value is equal to fun, and return value into 2. Okay, so now we are applying two decorator function here. Okay, at the rate of decor and the rate of decor1. Simple, decor at the rate of decor1. Okay, so same, return 100, print num here. So what will be the value now? So first it sends a parameter, num function parameter to this. Answer will be now, yeah, decor1, define num, print num. Okay, define over inner, definition inner. Okay, value is equal to fun, value is return value into 2. Okay, we did not return here function, we have to return no, return inner. Simple thing. Okay, yeah, that's yeah, something. So we declare two function. Now answer will be 2 not 2. Okay, first function returns 1 not 2, 100 into 100. First function returns 100 into 2, 200, 200 plus 2, 2 not 2. First num function goes to the this second, this decor1 argument, and it returns 200, and the 200 value passes here, and the 200 plus 2, 2 not 2. Okay, first. Okay, so I hope you understand. You have to, okay, you can do, you try another way also. Okay, first way also you can try, because like without decorator here, at the rate of decorator, without at the rate of decorator, there is another way is there. So you can do it. Okay, like I said before, first program, without using this at the rate of decor and at the rate of decor1. Okay, simple, same, you have to store in result. Simple, I will tell you that also, doesn't matter. Simple, instead of yes, instead of print num, just we have to use like this. Simple, we have to store no the return value. So result is equal to decor one num. That's it, simple. Okay, simple. If you don't want to use this at the rate of decor like about this num function, you can write like this one, result value whatever the function is returns value, that stores in this result variable, and we have to print it next one. You know how to print it. I did not tell you again. So we have to print the result. Okay, decor one now. First decor one now, and then decor function. Okay, so that's it. You can do like this one also. That's about the decorators. Simple one. So there are so many programs in there we will use with in our next classes. There will be so many functions programs will be there using decorators and everything. So I hope you basic understand basic definition and how to pass an argument to the parameter of decorator function. You understand? I hope you understand. I think so. So we'll see. We'll go with now generators. Okay, generators not that important, but okay, we'll see. Anyway, that simple examples we'll see. What is generator and what is generator? We'll see. Generators. Okay, so generators are a type of iterable in Python. Iterable means looping, that allows you to create and work with sequences of values like 1 2 3 4 5 6 and 8 without the need to store them all in memory at once. Okay, they are memory efficient way to generate and process large data sets or infinite sequences. Generators are defined using functions and the yield keyword. Okay, in simple words, generators are functions that returns a sequence of values. Returns a sequence of values. Generators are functions that returns a sequence of values. A generator function is written like an ordinary function, but it uses yield statement. Okay, whenever you use yield statement and returning sequence of values, that can be called as generators. Okay, and value and okay, so we will see with an example what is why generations are used means the memory efficient, no, because it's sequences of without need to store them all in memory at once. Okay, if you want output with sequence, okay, which means like a 1 2 3 4 5 6 like something like that, and without wasting the memory you can with large processing data sets like this one. Okay, way to generate large data sets. Generators are used to process large data sets or infinite sequence. Okay, for speed, for better speed. Okay, generators are used for better speed. For if your data sets contain large, if your database contains large data sets or infinite sequences. Okay, sequences means like a order, if it's an order way, so you have to use generators here. Okay, but generally data will be not even sequences, but suppose, okay, this is simple function here. You have to use like this. This is the definition functions. If you are using yield 1 yield 2 yield 3 means output means 1 2 3. Okay, simple like that. Iterating over a generator. If you want to create a generator object, you have to use like this one. Generator equal to minus generator. That becomes generator value, and you can print value over here. That one. Lazination, infinite sequence, generator expressions. Normal expressions only, generator expressions. If the contains yield, okay, yield. Okay, so this one definition, yield 1, yield 2, 3. Finally, you can use try and finally also. Creating custom generators. Custom generators are nothing but creating own functions like this one. Uh, Generator. Okay, this like this limit even numbers and limit, this the custom generator here. Okay, you can create custom generator with conditions and logic to generate values based on a specific criteria like this one. Even numbers, even numbers limit and n equal to 0 and less than limit yield n we will say n plus equal to what is we'll see in later. Okay, and less than limit means whatever limit we are passing argument here will then less than n, and will it basic yield n and plus equal to this generator function even numbers yield even numbers up to specific limit. Okay, the use of is means speed. Okay, why? Because we can do programming in another way also, but main use of generator is the speed. Okay, because it's sequence, no, we are using yield results and we are sequence to uses. Because of the sequence it returns fast. Okay, memory for large, that's the reason generators are used for large data sets. Only if the database is are in sequence. Okay, so like that, and expressions we'll see with an example. Third one, write a Python program to create a generator that returns a sequence of numbers. Okay, first thing you have to do with generator functions that return sequence from x to 5 with yield statement. Fill generator object with 5 and 10, display all numbers. Simple thing, we'll see. First define generator. Definition my underscore generator. Okay, pass arguments here x comma y. Okay, this is a normal function only, but when it becomes generator, if you use while, suppose while x less than or equal to y, okay, if I use yield here, then it will become generator. Okay, we are using yield, then it becomes generator. Increment the yield x value, x plus equal to 1. Okay, fill generator object with 5 and 10. Now create a generator object. How you create generator object? My underscore generator, uh, g is equal to my underscore generator. You know how to create object now. So generator, pass an arguments here 5 comma 10. We are passing 5 comma 10 as argument to this parameters x comma y. Okay, and how will display using for loop. Okay, because it returns sequence of statements. No, generator returns sequence of values. Okay, it returns sequence of values. No, so how, if you want to display the sequence of value, you have to use for loop here. Okay, for I in g, print I, simple, print I, that's it. Okay, print I. If you don't want, cursor move to cursor, if you don't want to move cursor to the next line, means you have to use end here. Okay, you know how it is end. Okay, so simple thing. See, 5 6 7 8 9 10. Okay, 5 6 7 8 9 10, 5 comma 10. Suppose if it is 2 comma 8, 2 3 4 5 7 8 10. Okay, so y comma, if you use end here like this one, end is equal to, then cursor won't move here. Okay, cursor won't move to the next line. So 2 comma 17. See, sequence, more space means more space. See, 2 3 4 5 6 7 sequence. Okay, so like this, I hope you understand. It returns a sequence of values. Generator function uses yield statement and returns a sequence of values. The function which uses yield statement and returns sequence of values, nothing but generator. Okay, this you can use another name also, not just my generator. You can use any name. If the function contains yield statement and returns a sequence of values, then nothing but a generator. Okay, the simple. Okay, you have to use like this one, yield x. Yield x means, see, x less the 2 comma 17, 2 less than 17, yield x, to increment the x value like this. Okay, so this is one program. We can have write a program generator that returns a characters from A to C. Okay, just A to C means it has to display A B C like that one. Okay, that's also very simple. Simple way, instead of file x simple, directly you can do it like this one, yield A B C. Simply you can use like this one. You no need to pass any parameters here. Just yield A, yield B, yield C. That's it. Yield A, yield B, yield C. So create a generator object. You know how to create a generator object? G. And you have to display. You can display in another way also. You can use next function. You can use next function here like this one. Okay, next function means, what is the next function means? If you want to retrieve the element by element from a generator object, means element by element. If you want to retrieve element by element from generator object, we can use next function. Okay, we'll display first element in G when we call the above function. The next time it will display the second element. Next time it is third element. Next time fourth element. Okay, like so on. If you want like that, you have to use next function here. Okay, like this one. Print next G. So what will print now? See, it prints A here. I want A B also. Okay, I want to A B also. Just print next G. So A B. I want C also. Okay. sorry, I have to copy now here. Yeah, print C also. So ABC. So if you print another again next G, it returns error. You print again SG here. See, it returns error. If you want to ignore this error, if you don't want this error, you have to put this try statement. Okay, you have to okay, try except means you put everything in try statement, write except. Okay, except function there like this. Okay, I have to write try and except. Simple thing, you have try here and write except here. Okay, except like this one. What function? Stop iteration function. Okay, you have to stop iteration and print it. Okay, like this one, stop iteration, print it, stop iteration and print the function. Okay, so simple. Move everything here like this one. Okay, simple thing that. That's simple. That's about the yield and next function. So we syntax and basic definition of this generator. Okay, so that's about the that's okay. That's more than about the generators and the decorators. Okay, decorators. If you pass a function as a parameter, the function accepts a function as a parameter. Function accepts function as a parameter, then it can be called as decorator function. How to apply decorator function we have seen. How to apply multiple decorators we have seen. Okay, so simple thing. That's it. We have seen decorator function, generator function. Now we will see lambda function. What is lambda function? Lambda function. A function without a name is called an anonymous function. A function without a name is called anonymous function. Anonymous functions are defined by using lambda and they are called lambda functions. Okay, anonymous functions are defined by using lambda and they are called lambda functions. The syntax of lambda is lambda argument list. Argument list means okay, argument list expression. Simple. Okay, and also lambda function returns a function. What it is? Lambda function returns a function. So we'll see with a program here. Simple program. How are you using? Write a program to create lambda function that is square value of a given number. Square value of a given number means if you give 2, answer should be 4, means x square. If you give 3, answer should be 9. So output should be 9 like that. X square. Okay, so normally how we will do normal function we'll see now. Okay, first is a normal function printer. Normal function. Okay, this is a normal function now. So how you do normal function? Definition function. You can pass x here. Okay, and y is equal to x into x. Okay, x into x. So x square now. Okay, x square return y. Okay, and you have to print it outside. Result is equal to okay, function of 2. Okay, print x value normal function value. Okay, comma result. Okay, this is a normal function, not lambda function. This is a normal function. What's the output now? 4. Obviously 4. Okay, normal function is 4. Okay, now we will use lambda function. This is a normal function. How we use lambda function? Print lambda function. Okay, lambda function. Now we will use lambda function. Use another print also here. Okay, how we use? What's the syntax of lambda? What's the syntax of lambda? Lambda argument list expression. Lambda argument is expression. First write lambda. What's the argument list here? What's the argument here? X. Okay, colon. Okay, argument list colon expression. Lambda argument list. What's the argument function here? X. What's the expression? X into X. X into X. This was expression, no? X into X. X into X. You know lambda. So lambda function returns a function. Okay, lambda function returns a function. So the whatever it return, you have to store in f is equal to lambda. Okay, f is equal to lambda x into x. Okay, lambda function returns a function, and that function is a name f, we given f here. Okay, and we have, you know, lambda function returns implicitly returns a value. Lambda function, the whatever you store function implicitly returns a value, and that value have to store in result is equal to f, use 2 only here. Okay, 2, and you have to print the result. Print lambda value fun. Okay, print the result here. Okay, that's the result. Output will be, see, normal function for lambda value 4. Okay, same thing, but lambda value is simple, no? Using lambda, we are not using any brackets, we are not using function name here by returning value, implicitly it returns. Okay, simple. If you lambda x, lambda first colon is first one is argument list is to expression, argument list is to expression. What's the argument here? Function x, expression x into x. Simple. And lambda function returns a function, and that function value stored in this f. Okay, f becomes function now, and you can pass the some argument to the function this x2 and stored in the result variable. Okay, implicitly it has no need to try returns in lambda, it implicitly it returns. Okay, so that simple program lambda. So next there is another program is there, write a lambda function to calculate sum of two numbers. So to calculate sum of two numbers, how you calculate here? In normal function we'll see here, function a comma b, y is equal to a plus b. Okay, return y here, result is equal to function 2 comma 3. This is the normal. See how 5, answer will be 5 now. See 5. So now we will have to use lambda. So f is equal to lambda x. What's the argument list here? uh, what's the argument here? A comma b here. No, a comma b is the argument here. So instead of x you have to write a comma b. Expression is a plus b here. So instead of x into x, a plus b. Okay, stored in f, and you have to pass two values here, 2 comma 3. Simple, stored in the result. That's it. See, lambda value 5, normal value 5. Simple thing. Next thing, write a lambda function to find the bigger numbers in two given numbers. Means what's the bigger number? Okay, write lambda function, you find the bigger number. Okay, this one also will be used with the lambda here. Okay, where f is equal to lambda. So two numbers, no, a comma b comma a only. Okay, and you have to pass an expression here. Expression means if x greater than y, else y. Okay, a if x, sorry, not x, sorry, a greater than b, else b. Means if a greater than b, it returns a, otherwise it returns b. Okay, and instead of result f comma 3, you can write in here like this one, a comma b is equal to taking the keyboard input from the keyboard. Okay, you know this one, int x for in okay, int n for n in input, enter two nums, okay, and you have to write dot split here, dot split, okay, comma. So lambda is fund is equal to a comma b here, okay, equal to f a comma b, simple, comma b, enter two nums here, 5, sorry, again, enter two nums here, 5 comma 3. See, lambda value is value means bigger number, instead of lambda bigger number, you can write here, okay, bigger num, this one, okay, simple. If you did not understand, just write in normal program and convert it to the lambda program. It means you have to simple, first you have to send the arguments, colon, after, before colon it will be arguments, after colon expression, okay, after colon will be the expression, before will be the arguments, okay. So like this we have to use f comma a comma b, okay. So the value stores here f comma 2 comma 3 and passes to here, okay, lambda a b a b comma else b. So that's a simple one. So now, okay, now using lambda function, okay, using this lambda function we will write filter function, map function and reduce function, okay, using lambda, okay. Write a lambda that returns an even number from a list using filter function. Write a lambda that returns an even number. Even numbers, you know the simple logic, okay, simple logic. If the given number, if percentage by 2 equal to 0, it returns to, otherwise false, okay, the simple one, even number, okay. But we use filter functions and also use lambda. First of all, you know what is filter function. Filter function is useful to filter out the elements of sequence depending on the result of function. Filter function is useful to filter out the elements of sequence depending on the result of the function, okay. Filter, you have filter means the syntax of filter means function, first parameter is a function, second parameter is a sequence, okay. Function is the function means that it will return true or false, okay. Function should return true or false. Sequence should be the, it represents string or sequence, nothing but represents string, tuple or list, okay. This is a simple syntax. So we will do first normal programming, normal using normal program, and next we will use with the lambda program, okay. Same filter using filter function, okay, even number logic. So okay, first we'll, okay, this one, first we'll use normal function here, okay. First normal function, without lambda we'll use how use filter, okay. You know how definition of this one, uh, def is even, function name this is, okay, is even, pass some x value here, okay. If x percentage by 2 equal to 0, return true, else return false, okay. And next thing we have to pass the list here, okay. List, you know, list is pass some numbers here. List is equal to 2 comma 3 comma 4 comma 5 comma 6 comma 7 comma 7 comma 8 comma, okay, whatever list. This is a list here, okay. Now call filter with even, okay. Now you have to use a filter one, okay. How to use filter one, you know, what is the return statement of filter? What is the return statement of filter? It returns the filter the even function acts on every element of the first and returns only those elements which is are even here. Okay, the resulted element can be stored into another list. You can store in list also. The result will can store in list or tuple whatever. Okay, so the name will be list1 is equal to list here. List, you can use a list or array whatever. Okay, now you have to use filter. What is the first parameter of filter function? What's the function name? Is even. Okay, is even. What's the second parameter? It's a sequence, that is list or tuple or whatever. Okay, so what's the list here? Now list is just simple list. Okay, and print list1 here. Print list means it's filtering. Okay, it's filtering even numbers. Okay, it's filtering even numbers and returning to this print. Okay, even numbers only, it's only if the x percentage to return true, otherwise false. Means if it will calculate all this 2 3 4 5 6, if it is percentage by 2 equal to 0, if 2 by 2 equal to 0, it returns. Okay, it stores in this list1 function filtering. Okay, 2 4 like this. Okay, simple. See output, sorry, list1 here for a line 8. Okay, list1 is equal to list filter. Okay, list filter. Is anything wrong? Is even comma list, print list here equal to list1 is equal to list filter. Okay, we'll see what's the problem. Print list1. Type list object is not callable. List object is not callable. Oh, right. We have to write li list here. Okay, sorry. So we are list here. List we have to write it. Okay, list is there. No, list means the returning filter function will be list here. Okay, you can use anything, sequence, return, list, tuple, whatever you can do is returning function will be the list here. We are writing list here. Okay, now see 2468 here. Okay, because we are returning list now 2468. Now same thing we will use in lambda function. Same program we'll use with lambda function. So how you use lambda function? Okay, first you take list here, some first you same list you take here, control C. Okay, this is a list now. So this is a list now, this is a list now, and list1 is equal to list lambda, we have to use in list. Okay, lambda. What's the argument here in this function? X. Okay, x is 2. What is the expression here? X percentage by equal to 0. So like that you use the same, x percentage by 2 equal to 0. Okay, and comma sequence, no, lambda sequence, x percentage sequence means what's the sequence? ls t here. Okay, first we have to use filter. No, filter here. See, I'll explain again. The lambda function return also is a list. We returning in list only. In list we have to use filter here. In filter we have to use pass first lambda function. Uh, lambda first one is a argument is x, is to expression, as expression is a x percentage by 2 equal to 0. Okay, and next thing sequence nothing but list. Okay, lst a list, okay, that's it. Okay, and we are printing lambda function lst1. Okay, simple. See, 2468. Okay, and I hope you understand this logic. Okay, so same thing like this only, but you are using lambda function here. Okay, lambda function first one is you no need to write all this return row, if loop, else loop, everything. Okay, simple. Lambda first one is the expression. Okay, pass this first one is the argument here, argument list is the argument is x here, and sec colon after colon is an expression here. Okay, expression means express certificate is expression. Okay, comma, and this list sequence, filter. Okay, filter sequence is function and sequence. Filter value function is lambda function we are passing, and sequence first here. Okay, first not first, list here. Okay, list. We are passing this list to this lambda function. Okay, and it checks, it returns list function. Okay, because we are giving list now, and that value stored, the list value stored in list one here. Okay, right. Filter means filtering the elements here, filtering the elements based on some function. If you want to filter some elements based on the function, whether list or tuple, sir, you have to use filter function here. Okay, syntax, function comma sequence. So that's about the filter. Next thing is map function. So map function acts on each element of the sequence and perhaps change elements. Okay, change the elements. What's the job of map means it's if you want to modify the elements. Okay, if you want to modify the elements, filter statement just filtering the elements based on the function, but modify map function, it modifies the elements. Okay, list elements. If you want to modify the list elements, okay, you have to use the map function. Okay, it means a function performs specified operations and each element of sequence. The modified elements are written, which can be stored in another sequence. Means return statement can be returned value can be stored in another sequence like list or tuple. Okay, so modified value can be stored in another list. Okay, you can modify map function used for modify, filter used for filtering the elements, map function used for to the modify the elements. Okay, so simple. Okay, simple. We use with lambda only. Normal function simple for the what's the program here, write lambda function as square of elements in a list, same square function only, but we use it lambda. Okay, square, how to use we have seen square extensions, but we are using map here now, we use map here. Okay, square function. So list is equal to here, list, not filter here, now map here. Okay, instead of filter, use map here. Instead of filter, use map. Okay, map, the syntax also same, function comma sequence. Okay, function comma sequence. No, function will be the lambda here. Okay, lambda, what's the argument here, x will be the argument, expression will be the x into x, simple, x into x comma list here we are passing, lambda function list one here. Okay, this list we are passing and expression. Okay, simple, using map, just it modifies a value. See, 4 9 16 25 36 49 64, list 2 2 3 4 5, and the output with the 4 9 means square, x into the square. No, 4 3 square, 4 square, 5 square, 6 square, 7 square. Okay, we are modifying the list. If you want to modify the any list or tuple or whatever, we have to use map function here. Okay, syntax is map sequence function comma sequence. Okay, the returning map function can be stored in list or whatever. Okay, list or whatever, list or array, whatever. Okay, yeah, and means another sequence. So another program is to find the product of two different, you can use two arguments also, two different lists also. We have seen single list, you can write a Python program of elements two different lists. Okay, two different lists means we can use two different lists also, and we can combine, we can give another list here. See, like this one, two list comma 2 3 5 5 6 7 8 is there, we'll take another list here, simple thing. List2 is equal to 3 comma 5 comma 7 comma 6 comma 9 comma 1 comma 2. Okay, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 1 2 3 7 7. Okay, list we have to multiply these two lists we have to multiply and store in another list here. Okay, so we have to store list 3 here. List map lambda x equal to we'll take two parameters, no, x comma y, x comma y, x into y. So two parameter colon 2 means we can use two list here, list 1 list 2, list and list 2. Okay, and output will be the list 3 here. Simple product of two numbers. Okay, product of two lists here. If you want product of two lists, you can use simple here. Okay, x comma y will be the list 2 and list 2, and x into y will be the output. Okay, and the stored in the list 3. See 16 6 15, you can see multiplication 6 15 28 38. Okay, so the map value returning will be another sequence. That's it, reference value will be another sequence. Next thing is reduce function. Okay, so you write a lambda function to calculate products of elements of a list. We have to use reduce function. Reduce function is nothing but reduce a sequence of elements at single value. If you want your list element want to be a single value, okay, if you want list element to be a single value, you have to use reduce function. Okay, we have to by processing the with some function name, this syntax, and reduce function belongs to the function module in Python. We have to import it. If you want to use reduce function, you have to import from this function, from function tools import star. Okay, so you know difference here. I think you have to understand difference between the filter, map, and reduce. Filter means filtering the elements based on some function. Mapping means modifying the elements based on some function only. Whatever function rate we have to modifies the basic list. Okay, and also reduce function means it combines all value and returns one value, single value. Okay, reduce function returns a single value. So what's the program here? Calculate product of elements will calculate here and returns a single value. We have to import now. We have to import this. If you want to use reduce function, we have to import it. Simple one from func tools okay, this is import star. Simple. And now we have to use this. Now we have to use reduce function. First takes any list here. Okay, list is equal to 1 comma 2 comma 3 comma 4 comma 5. Okay, what's the reduce function? It returns a single value. Okay, the single value stored in some result here. Result is equal to reduce. First parameter is a function. What's the function here? Simple lambda. The expression is x comma y is to x plus y, and the sequence will be the list here. Okay, list here. Simple. You have to print result here. Result. So what's the output here? What's the reduce function do? It combines all the list values 1 plus 2 3 plus 4 5 6 4 10 15. Answer will be 15. Means it combines based on this function x comma y equal to x plus y. Okay, you know x comma y is equal to x plus y. X will be the 1 now, y will be the 2, return value will be 3, and 3 will stored in x, and y will be the 2 now, and 3 plus 2 3 plus 3 y will be 3 now, 3 plus 3 9 here, like that one. Okay, so it takes it reduces the function now. Okay, simple words. Okay, reduce function returns a single value. If you want single value, you have to use reduce function. Reduce function, if you want to use reduce function, you have to import function tools here. From function tool import star here. Okay, like this one. Simple thing. Okay, so like this one, I hope you understand this anonymous function lambda functions. Lambda function is a new version here. So I hope it is under the decorators and generators. Okay, so I will explaining again. Decorators function means simple words. In simple terms, decorators nothing but if you pass function as an, if your function accepts a function as a parameter, is nothing but the decorator. Okay, function accepts a function as a parameter, decorator. Generator functions are used if you want to return sequence of values, and I have to use yield statement for generators. and lambda functions. The function with no name is nothing but lambda function. The function with no name is nothing but lambda function. Anonymous functions are called lambda functions. This basic syntax: lambda argument list colon expression. Okay, so that's it about this class. We'll see more in decoration in next classes. Just follow the theory and the examples. Okay, that's it.